What kind of king is crowned with thorns, or robed in nakedness and shame? So cruelly beaten, mocked and scorned, he bears the weight of all our blame. What kind of king would stand condemned, though innocent of every crime? In silence offer no defense, and take the place that should be mine.
Well, thank you for joining us again. This week we are thinking about those stories around Holy Week. We read yesterday of Jesus eating at the home of Simon the Leper in Bethany. You know, this is must have been a very strange week for Jesus, but there's lots of ordinary moments of just Passover life happening. And at that meal, we thought about the response of those when that woman poured expensive perfume on the head of Jesus. Remember, Jesus said that she had done a beautiful thing, and all around him, ugly things were going on, ugly thoughts and ugly responses. Well, let's carry on following Mark's account through this Holy Week. We're going to read from Mark chapter 14, verses 12 to 31. On the first day of the festival of unleavened bread, when it was customary to sacrifice the Passover lamb, Jesus' disciples asked him, "Where do you want us to go and make preparations for you to eat the Passover?" So he sent two of his disciples, telling them, "Go into the city, and a man carrying a jar of water will meet you. Follow him. Say to the owner of the house he enters, 'The teacher asks, where is my guest room where I may eat the Passover with my disciples?' He will show you a large room upstairs, furnished and ready. Make preparations for us there." The disciples left, went into the city, and found things just as Jesus had told them. So they prepared the Passover. When evening came, Jesus arrived with the 12. While they were reclining at the table eating, he said, "Truly I tell you, one of you will betray me, one who is eating with me." They were saddened. One by one they said to him, "Surely you don't mean me?" "It is one of the 12, he replied, "one who dips bread into the bowl with me. The Son of Man will go just as it is written about him. But woe to that man who betrays the Son of Man. It would be better for him if he had not been born." While they were eating, Jesus took bread. When he'd given thanks, he broke it, and he gave it to his disciples, saying, "Take it. This is my body." Then he took a cup, and when he'd given thanks, he gave it to them, and they all drank from it. "This is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many," he said to them. "Truly I tell you, I will not drink again from the fruit of the vine until that day when I drink it new in the kingdom of God." When they had sung a hymn, they went out to the Mount of Olives. "You will all fall away," Jesus told them. "For it is written, I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep will be scattered. But after I have risen, I will go ahead of you into Galilee." And Peter declared, "Even if all fall away, I will not." "Truly, I tell you," Jesus answered, "today, yes, tonight, before the rooster crows twice, you yourself will disown me 3 times. But Peter insisted emphatically, "Even if I have to die with you, I will never disown you." All the others said the same. So much happens to Jesus on the night we know as Maundy Thursday. Here he gathers his followers and he gives them a beautiful gift, bread and wine. Very ordinary items, daily items, part of most meals for Jesus and his followers. But of course the gift here is that Jesus ties these ordinary items into the extraordinary thing that he is about to do. Bread is body, soon to be broken horribly. Wine is blood, soon to be shed, pouring from his wounds on the cross. Later on, after all these events unravel, this meal will help them make some sense of it all. And because it will be repeated every time they gather, that's what we read in the early church, it will continually remind them of how much he loves them and the most beautiful of things that he has done for them. In these precious, intimate moments, Jesus speaks of betrayal. He speaks of all falling away. He speaks of denial. And when all the darkness of the next hours are past, when we get to the other side of failure and fear and suffering and death, this meal will be so precious to the followers that they will continue to repeat it and continually be reminded of Jesus' words and reminded of Jesus' great act on the cross. And they will know that they got through the darkness. They got through to the other side of the darkness. And there was the glorious light of resurrection, a new life, a new birth, and the presence of Jesus with them in a new way forever. What a gift that is for us. We too can continue to share bread and wine together. We'll be doing it this Friday with our Good Friday service. We too can be reminded that whatever we are facing, whatever darkness we feel we're in at the moment, we will get through and find and discover the glorious light of resurrection, new life, new birth, and the very presence of Jesus with us. It is good, isn't it, to gather and share communion together in church? But why not find time over this Easter to eat the meal with your family or friends? If you gather for some food, stop. Share these things together. Remember the story of Easter together. The bread and the wine are a gift given to us to help us remember the greatest and most beautiful gift of all. May God bless us this week.